Welcome, friends, to another exciting episode of A VGM Journey, and I'm your host, The Messenger. The track that we're playing into this week's show is Jack to Funk from the upcoming game Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, and that was composed by Hideki Naganuma. That track was a total banger, and luckily for everybody, that's just only the beginning of the bangers that are coming your way, including this next track, which is a request from Meatbug, and they wanted me to play the track Head Honcho Carpaccio from the game Wario, Master of Disguise, and that was composed by Kenji Hikita. That track that you just heard, that was Head Honcho Carpaccio from the game Wario, Master of Disguise. It was composed by Kenji Hikita, and this was a request by Meatbug. So thank you, Meatbug, for that request. This was a really cool and energetic track. And to be honest, I was actually a little surprised by it. I don't know, it doesn't really have that Wario sound, but it kind of has that Wario sound. but I definitely get a boss theme vibe from this track. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this is a boss theme. So I'll definitely admit that I've never played this game despite really liking the Wario games. And the concept is pretty cool because you play as Wario and you have to solve various puzzles through these disguises that give you special abilities. And that the game itself is not quite Wario Land, but it's more Wario Land than WarioWare. And I did listen to a few songs from the soundtrack, and it's pretty good stuff. So I just want to say once again, thank you, Meatbug, for that request. I think I want to keep the Nintendo and Nintendo DS train rolling with a track from Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. The track is Yoob's Belly, and this was a track that was composed by Yoko Shimomura. That track that you just heard, that was Yoob's Belly from the game Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, and it was composed by Yoko Shimomura. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time falls in a little bit of a weird spot when it comes to retrospective. So at the time, it was considered a really good game, and it's still considered a good game today. But overall in the series, it's looked at as possibly the weakest entry in the Mario and Luigi series. And I haven't even played the game in a long, long time. But the soundtrack stuck with me, and tracks like this I thought was really cool. And I know that Yoko Shimomura kind of has her own sound, and that stuff would either sound very whimsy or there's like a dark sadness to it. But I really like it when she goes in a more electronic style, and the tracks are a little dancey. Even though this track, it's kind of got a chill vibe to it. But with context, you're inside the belly of a giant alien Yoshi-looking monster. So I guess take that with a little bit of a grain of salt. I think you guys want me to really bring things back up for this next track, which I'm bringing from Like a Dragon Ishin. The track is Affected Fight, and this was composed by Chihiro Aoki and Hidenori Shoji. track that you just heard, that was Affected Fight from the game Like a Dragon Ishin, and it was composed by Chihiro Aoki and Hidenori Shoji. It's been no surprise that I like the Yakuza games, which they're now being called Like a Dragon, and this spin-off that takes place in the 1800s has been a really good time. And I don't want to say too much about the story, but you play as Sakamoto Ryoma, who goes on this quest to avenge the death of his adoptive father. And just like the Yakuza games, the main story is all serious, but the side stuff gets really goofy. And all that gets backed up by a really good soundtrack. And a lot of the battle themes are so good, just like this one. You're constantly going to be fighting guys. And when I listen to this track, it has this really nice blend of sounding modern, but mixed in with that classic ancient Japan sound to it. And for whatever reason, it should be kind of off-putting to me, but it doesn't. Like, it just fits the game. And sitting here talking about it makes me want to go back and play it. So I still have a decent chunk of the game to get through, and I'm telling you, I've been hooked. It's probably best that we should move on to our next track. And this is coming from a little bit of a weird game. The track is Pepperman Strikes from the game Pizza Tower. And this was composed by Mr. Sauceman. That track that you just heard, that was Pepperman Strikes from the game Pizza Tower, and it was composed by Mr. Sauceman. And that's going to just about do it for the show this week. If you like what you've been listening to, have your friends check out the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, whatever podcasting service that you can think of. I'm more than likely going to be on there. You can email the show at vgmjourney@yahoo.com, and you could also check us out on Twitter at vgmjourney. We also have a Discord server for the show, which I will provide a link for that in the show notes, where you could hang out with your fellow VGM journeymen and talk about games, music, and even look at some cool art. We're also going to play things out with one more track, and this one's a bit of a classic. The track is A Return of Order, also known as the ending theme, from the game Shovel Knight, and it was composed by Jake Kaufman. Have a good week, everyone.